Can we start out with Old Man Corner?
Sure. Why not?
I've been getting heartburn like fucking crazy now, and I hate it.
Dude, I just got heartburn the other day from drinking a can of soda.
Yeah, this is how it ends, man.
Like to the point where I actually had to take Tums in order to like calm myself.
I think I take Tums more than a normal person should.
So, old lady advice for you. So this is some grandma shit. The best thing to do for heartburn, I will stand by it, is mix a little baking soda into some water and chug that.
Yeah, that's basically Tums.
Yeah, but I think it works better. I remember one night I couldn't sleep. I took 6 Tums. It didn't do anything, and I did the baking soda thing, and then it was good. But by God, it's make you burp like a motherfucker.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of it.
I'm not drinking baking soda.
You eat baking soda?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Fake news.
Do you have any baked good?
Nope.
Like, ever?
Nope.
No, Cory never eats any baked goods.
Nope.
He gets baked, but he doesn't eat baked goods.
That's right.
Hey, get him. Get him. Get him again, Andres. Hit him again.
Interesting dilemma.
Hit him again. Really make him feel bad about himself.
Nah, I'm good. That one is big enough and should hurt him hard enough.
And it doesn't. I don't feel it.
Well, I didn't think it would. Andres, really make him feel bad about himself.
Come on, do it.
No,
Come
I
on.
don't want to.
Come on.
Make him feel bad about
Make
himself.
me regret living. Just do it.
No.
Andres, I want to jump off my balcony so bad. Say something mean to me.
But it's the first floor under grass. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's the second floor, first of all.
You also can't jump that high.
That's...
Damn, here I go. Here I go.
There we go. Andres, do you know... Wait, can I make you feel bad too, Cory?
Sure.
Andres, we will be able to tell when he jumps off the balcony. You could feel it. You know how last year we had that little earthquake? Yeah, Cory tripped.
Honestly, funny enough, when we had that earthquake, I was walking by my computers, and I thought it was just me causing them to shake that violently, and I went, oh boy, I really got to reevaluate myself.
Oh, bud.
Dude, I've lived through 2 earthquakes now, and both times it
I like how you say you've lived through them, as if like your life was ever in danger.
Yeah. They've lived through. I mean,
you've
I've
experienced.
My
experienced.
parents grew up in California. The earthquakes that we get in Jersey are like nothing to them.
But it's so weird because it's like they don't happen enough for you to realize it's an earthquake. So for the first 5 seconds, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit to realize what's actually going on.
It does.
So I was a little late because I was listening to the songs that came out so far of Kanye West's new album because it is deranged.
Oh wait, this is a new album he released?
Yeah, this is it's like he put out 6 songs of the album. The rest of it's not out yet for some reason.
I thought
it's called Cuck.
I thought these were old songs that he
No,
had.
these are brand new.
Olds.
I give my cousin head. I give my cousin head. Is one of the choruses, yeah.
That's wild. He is just off
And
his rocker.
the entirety of the
really
song
is.
World War III is deranged. Like just some of the wildest lines. He's telling all of his homies are Nazis. Read 2 chapters of Mein Kampf to put him to sleep. They say he acting like Hitler, but how come he acting like Hitler when I'm a fucking and then the N-word, but like hard R.
Say it.
It's no, I'm not gonna say it. It's wild though.
Say it. You won't.
When
Say
I first heard it,
You're the editor of this show. You can say whatever.
I'm still not gonna say it.
Say it.
No, you say it then. I'm the editor, so I can make it seem like you did say it. I can just believe.
I started watching Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
So you didn't start The Wire?
I didn't have time.
It's a heavy show to get into. You really got to pay attention.
I
to
had
it.
25 minutes until I had to leave somewhere.
I thought you used to watch Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Nope.
Huh?
Never seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I watched the first 2 seasons. Definitely watched the first season.
So far, it's not bad.
Oh, it's from what I remember, it was good.
It's good background TV.
yeah.
What do you think The Wire's on?
It's HBO.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about The Wire.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
good.
really?
Do they cut it?
Good show.
Do they cut it?
Yeah, cut The
What
Wire.
do you mean?
Yeah, actually, there's some wire cutting.
What's it about?
Yeah.
Baltimore police. Well, actually,
Yeah.
just Baltimore.
Good morning, Baltimore.
Like each season's
There's the
kind of an
flasher who lives
anthology,
next door.
but it deals with like the same cops
Thank you, Andres.
Yeah.
and like some
You're
other-
welcome.
the same
So,
characters. I don't know what you're referencing.
Hairspray?
Hairspray.
Why does this surprise you at this point?
I don't know, but it does every time.
We were hoping after 7 seasons of Dumb Trivia, we'd be able to culture you just a little bit.
You've consistently said musicals are one thing I've not gotten into, and every time it comes up, you guys are like, "What? You don't like musicals?" And my response is always like, "Yeah."
It disappoints me every time.
Well,
Yeah.
I liked the Wicked movie.
That's surprising.
Yeah, the Wicked movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Because if I recall, you said something about Alphabet being black and you didn't like it, so you're going to boycott.
Well, she's green, so
They still didn't like her for being green in the movie, so it
that's
really doesn't
true.
help your cause.
It is racism metaphor, but not even a metaphor.
One last thing about The Wire. One of my English teachers in high school was obsessed with The Wire, and the 4th season of the show focuses on the school system, so he actually used the 4th season of The Wire as a teaching aid for the last quarter of the year.
That's pretty cool.
That's funny.
It was actually really fascinating to learn about.
So friend of the show, Carson, is how I got into it, and he was telling me, because he's obsessed with it, it's like his autistic special interest, and he was telling me that it's because he lives down in like Delta, PA, which is kind of on the border of Maryland, so not too far from Baltimore, and there's this scummy lawyer in the show, and his mom was like, "That really looks like this one lawyer like I knew in the area growing up down near Baltimore. It's like the same name. It's really weird." And they looked it up. Same lawyer. Actually, the lawyer played himself in the show, playing a scumbag, because The Wire is semi-autobiographical.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Damn.
pretty funny.
Publicity.
Yeah, they go way too in depth for it to not be rooted in reality.
Yeah, it hits very. They knew what they were talking about. So I think it's the assistant director was a Baltimore Police Department guy. I think something like that.
Speaking of Baltimore, I'm driving
No one was talking about Baltimore.
near York tomorrow.
Yeah, where are you doing
That's
that?
right. Yeah, where are
Is
you
it
going?
Residential?
Columbia. No, commercial. I wouldn't drive all the way out there for residential. Are you crazy?
Oh, Columbia, Maryland? Or no, Columbia.
PA.
Oh, I know where that is. It's right before the Turkey Hill Experience.
It's literally. I told you that.
Oh my God, the Turkey Hill experience.
I'll never forget eating a whole quart of ice cream and then shitting my
Same.
brains out.
Why would you remember that?
you
You're
were.
shitting your brains pretty regularly.
Yeah, but you
Well,
remember
yeah,
certain.
But yeah, that
events.
was intentional.
Yeah, that one I knew what the risks were, and I took
Yeah.
the risk.
Because that's like you can customize your ice cream, right?
Yeah, and I got coffee.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
One
I'm
of the
gonna be-
best.
I'm gonna be right before the bridge before you go over the Susquehanna.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
go.
You're going that far out.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, I'm
One of the
right
best
off the
Turkey Hill.
highway.
You
One
were
of the
saying,
best.
Christian?
What's that?
One of the best Turkey Hill flavors is.
No. What did you say, Andres?
I was saying you were saying Christian.
Oh, we're gonna let him talk. All right, go ahead.
Kind of.
One of the best Turkey Hill ice cream flavors is something called Double Dunker, and it is a coffee ice cream with fudge ripple through it, cookie dough bites, and cookies and cream layers.
You're a fudge dipper.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a slur.
I said fudge ripples.
Dipper.
Yeah, what was it called again, Christian?
Double Dunker. I said fudge ripples.
Double
though.
Dunker.
Well, if you guys come with me, we can go to Turkey Hill, and I'll buy you ice cream.
When's it, tomorrow?
Yeah.
That's actually
Oh,
funny.
no,
I
sorry.
took off tomorrow.
Already got
Completely
plans.
Unrelated.
What are we doing?
My sister's got her thesis defense.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, I do remember that.
And Christian.
Yep.
Gonna apply for jobs and play the Oblivion remake all day.
That sounds fake.
Nice.
Dude, it's gonna be another Baldur's Gate situation where Cory's gonna have to do a welfare check on me. I know it.
I would have.
That's fine.
I would have
Just
paid you.
just every day that you wake up before you play, just send us a message in the group chat saying you're alive.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I did make a defense sign for tomorrow.
That's funny. What's
Spent way too much time trying to find the right or find like the silhouette of a fence that I wanted.
What's her dissertation on?
I want to say it's DNA mismatch repair, but don't quote me on that.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Yeah, that's basic
Oh.
shit. That's basic shit.
Yeah.
Andres, you
Gattaca.
work on Saturday?
Yes.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Why? What are you
Cory-
doing on Saturday?
We're gonna check out a gastropub.
Oh, fun.
That was on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
It was.
fun.
Corey, you said you would pay me if I came tomorrow.
Well, no, you already said you're not coming.
Oh, okay, well, no, I'm definitely not.
Well, if you paid him, maybe he would show up.
Well, nah, then I gotta go pick him up, and it's out of the way.
Nah, if I didn't make plans to apply for jobs tomorrow,
to do nothing.
well, half of it's doing nothing. The other half is applying for jobs, which is mentally taxing beyond all hell.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You just press
although
apply.
doing nothing is nice.
Doing nothing is nice. No, it makes you feel like shit. Content people are a dime a dozen. You just gotta find the diamond in the rough.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are very much correct.
I also like the saying, the man who never eats grapes says sour. So that's cool.
The man who never eats grapes says sour. Interesting.
My favorite saying is never trouble until trouble troubles you.
If we're gonna do our actual favorite sayings, it's if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
I always like to nope, it's gone. Guess I didn't like it that much.
Guess not.
Andres just likes to say fat fuck.
You fat fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
If my uncle was a woman, she'd be my aunt.
That
That's a
was
good
what
one,
it
too.
was. It was if my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa.
Is that where I heard it from? Was it you who said it? Because I'm trying to figure out where I heard that saying from.
Maybe. I've said that a
Probably.
lot.
Grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa. Well, not in the liberal America.
Oh, fucking liberals. They're ruining our country. Trump 2028.
FDA, fuck them. They're not doing milk testing. Who cares? I want Dookie milk.
They are trying to get rid of food dye.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like the one thing that they're actually doing correctly.
I know. I was gonna say that's actually good.
Well,
Yeah.
Cool, but thank God that's gonna fix all of my problems.
It might.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was okay with having RFK come in, was because of red dye 40 in my food.
That was the only.
Yeah, that
reason.
was it, man. I was like, by God, I can't afford to buy a house, but at least my food will be dyed with crushed up beetles instead of red 40.
I saw a TikTok today, and the girl started it with, "Did you ever want to know how much of a down payment that your friends put on a house?" And I went, "What friend buying a house?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
0 is the answer.
Come on now."
I heard that a professor who studies dictatorships from Yale University just left the United States.
You know who also left the United States? Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, she's a bitch.
I thought we were just naming people that left the United States. Sorry. Well, my passport comes soon, so I should probably be leaving the United States soon too.
Mm-hmm.
You gay Jew, you're double whammied on that.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to put your passport card in your wallet.
I didn't get a card.
You didn't get a card?
I only went with the book.
Yeah, I only want the book too.
Oh, okay.
Why
I
get
didn't want
both?
to spend another $30. Yeah, the card doesn't
Yeah,
do
why
anything.
Okay.
Yes, because you need the book. What does the card do?
True.
Card does nothing. You can travel
Card counts as
from
real ID, so
Mexico.
it's good for
and-
domestic travel.
Yeah. I'll just bring my passport at that point.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Did
If
you
I'm gonna get
did you
Mexico,
upgrade
bring
your
my
driver's
passport.
license?
No.
Okay, well now you gotta carry your passport book with you,
And
even for domestic flights.
and as I said to my dad, I fly maybe once a year, if that.
Yeah, not
okay-
really the
I'm
biggest
okay with
problem.
Okay, fair enough.
So
My biggest problem is we haven't started the episode yet.
well, it's only been.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
Hey, welcome to Dumb Trivia, Season 7, Episode 2 of our monthly schedule.
Episode
It's
2.
five.
It's episode 5.
Five. It's
Oh, I
episode
thought
five,
I thought we restart.
we
Calm
did not
down,
restart.
both of you.
Did you listen?
Jesus Christ!
God damn
I thought
it.
we restarted.
Do you even listen to your own podcast?
No, because
No,
I
he
listened
doesn't.
to it 4 times in a row to edit it.
Wow. You are
yeah,
not
that's
dedicated.
fair.
Okay,
But still,
bye.
you don't remember episode 5?
No, Andres, I don't remember. It's been a month. I got a lot going on, man.
Oh my god.
This is you not prepping for the show.
First off, this is your job. Second off, Cory, have fun driving to Columbia alone tomorrow.
I will. Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I hope you don't have to shit yourself.
Well, I mean, that's a very high probability that I will.
Yeah, and I hope
Any
hope
given
you're
day.
in between Wawas and you can't get to one quick enough, and it's like really at the edge. You're like, oh, and you're letting out little farts, so you're like, oh, was that poopy or not? But you don't know until you get to the Wawa and you see it was shit, and it's in your Subaru. You call it a shit-baroo now.
Jokes on you. 2 jokes on you. 1, there's no Wawas out that way. 2,
Sad days.
my Subaru has StarTech seats, which are waterproof and poop-proof.
I was gonna say waterproof, but
And they'll just wipe clean.
there's a Wawa. The last Wawa is on 30 in Lancaster, actually, so you're not that far from one.
No, I'd be in the wrong direction.
Or no, there is Wawa down there. What are you talking about? They just opened up one in York.
Well, I won't be
York.
near York.
They opened a Wawa at York? Sweet.
Yeah, there's one in York, there's one in Hanover, there's one in Dover.
Sweet.
Where I'm going does have a Sheetz across the road,
It does.
and that's very inferior to Wawa.
They serve a different purpose. I'll stand by that.
Sheetz is still my second after Wawa, though.
Really?
Sheetz is what you go to when you're like drunk as hell and you want like fast food.
See, I think Rutter's was better.
No,
Nah,
it was
Rutgers
just
was too greasy for me. At least the one that was by campus.
Or was Rutter's just more convenient at the time?
no. It
That
was only
too.
that specific rudder. So you know how you get like the $1.99 cheese fry wraps, and they
Yeah.
were like the 12-inch wraps. There was only that Rudders that did that. None of the other ones did. They'd do like 6-inch wraps, and they
Diabolical.
sucked.
That's because
yeah,
they knew who their clients were.
yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want some questions?
Why not?
Sure.
Too bad, because we didn't introduce yourself. My name's Christian, and I said the wrong episode number, and you guys yelled at me and derailed the intro.
I'm Cory, and Christian hoped that I die in the car tomorrow.
I'm Andres, and my message for Christian is learn to count.
I'm Christian, and I didn't say that at all. I just said I hope you had to poopy and you had a little bit come out.
Well, that's what it sounded like to me.
You
And
do
I-
have a history of being very aggressive, Christian.
And I'm Cory.
Well, I was going to say in the words of Andres, dramatic, but now I'm not.
I don't know who's being dramatic. You're being dramatic.
You both are being dramatic.
You're not my dad.
I'm never dramatic.
I'm not
We
calling
know.
you dad.
I'm gravely
That's fine.
serious. I call Cory daddy.
He does. And he spits in my mouth.
Oh, kinky.
That's not even a sexual thing. He just asked me to.
That's just how we say hello.
Yeah.
Is that how you hydrate?
Yeah. So the issue is, so Cory and I are both like diabetic in different directions. Where I have too much sugar in my body, he doesn't have enough, so I spit in his mouth, and it kind of balances it out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a weird symbiotic, like butterfly.
That's what I was gonna say.
Quite the poetic equilibrium.
Yeah, Cory's the engorged tick on my testicles of life. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's get some quick questions.
Oh, man.
Oh, wait a second.
The engorged.
There's a new merch idea.
The engorged tick. What was it? The engorged tick on what?
On the testicles of life.
On the
of
testicles
life.
of life. That's pretty good.
That's
Well, that's the episode
definitely
title.
Have you
That's
guys started
definitely a
watching
merch idea.
the new season of Handmaid's Tale?
Dude, I
Never-
stopped
never
that
watched
show.
I fucking
yeah,
hate
a while back.
the girl who plays June. What about the other one with the pew pew and the rah, and the no Joel no.
Oh, Last of Us.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched episode 2 of the first season.
Oh, the first season. What do you think so far?
I mean, it was the only 2 episodes that I've watched so far. Both now and like when it first came out. So I mean, it's got potential. I'm not looking forward to the third one because I know it's emotionally heavy.
It's a good show. It's really good.
Oh, is the third one
again? That's all I've heard.
Is the third one the Bill episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
that
pretty. I
one's
cried.
tough.
Yeah.
Nick Offerman's
Very good.
very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
same vein. I was telling you guys, I saw that movie Civil War, and that Nick Offerman was in.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Civil War.
It's a good movie. I liked it.
I don't know
I
what
do
movie you're talking about.
Civil War.
I know you said the name, but
it's-
I just still don't know.
yeah.
what you're-
Yeah, it came out like maybe 2-ish years ago.
Yeah. So
Like it's about like a hypothetical second American Civil War.
and what I was going to say is it's really interesting because they like avoid the politics of it all very well.
Oh, that's fascinating. How do
yeah,
they do that?
They literally just never really talk about it. But the one thing they do bring up, and it makes it not politically neutral anymore because of the world we live in, which is really funny, is they were like, when you go get, because the whole thing is it's these reporters trying to go interview the president before he like loses the war. And
Okay.
they're like, what are you going to ask them? Are you going to ask them if you do anything differently, like not run for a third term or not dismantle the FBI? And I was like, both those things are current potential issues we're dealing with. So that's, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's funny. So anyway, positive vibes. You ready for my questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm actually doing all of my questions on Cory.
On me?
Well, fruits.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
So I pre-screen these questions with my.
Please hold.
Thank you.
This is for me, not you. Yay, fruits.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Because at Dumb Trivia every month's Gay Pride Month.
that's right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I pre-screen these. I pre-screen these questions. I pre-screen these questions. Hello, the Gelai. How that goes?
Who did you pre-screen them with?
Sewa.
Oh, Sarah. Ooh.
Sewa, and she wiped these questions, even though they're about foods. So I didn't think it'd be that
foods.
interesting. But apparently they are.
Sarah like the foods.
Sewa like the foods. So. Which one of these fruits will not ripen before you pick them? So they only ripen off the vine. Okay.
Okay.
Is it a pear, a cherry, an apple, or lemon?
What was the last one?
Lemon.
Oh, lemon.
I'll go with lemon.
You think it's a lemon? Or
It's the lemon, cherry, pear, and apple.
that's correct. Only ripens after you pick them.
He's not looking at us. You think he's cheating?
I'm looking at my fruit bowl, seeing if it speaks to me.
Oh, so you are cheating.
Fruit bowl.
It didn't speak to me. That's a tough one because apples definitely ripen.
Yeah.
So I've seen
Or
some
do they?
nails.
I feel like I'm incorrect with lemon, but I don't have enough information in my head to justify anything else.
I'm gonna say cherries.
Cherries and lemons.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is pear.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, so that's why pears are sometimes so hard to pick at grocery stores. The way to check if a pear is ripe is you look up by the stem, like the base of the stem, and if the fruit is puckered like a nipple and soft to the touch, then it is ripe.
There's a lot of things that you can use that logic for.
Which fruit?
Is that why I see a bunch of people just sucking on pears at the grocery store?
Those aren't pears.
What?
Yeah.
That's actually one of the perks of being a manager.
Get your tetanus shot.
Which fruit will give you, on average, 98% of your daily fiber, which is insane?
Pears.
98?
Is it a peach, a passion fruit, a dragon fruit, or oranges?
Fiber.
Yeah.
I'm going dragon fruit.
I'm gonna say passion fruit.
Passion fruit and dragon fruit?
Yeah.
The answer is passion fruit.
Sweet.
Got a passion for shitting.
Nice job, Cory.
98% of your daily fiber intake on average is a passion
I
fruit.
don't know.
Yeah.
What does a passion fruit look like?
It's red and
that-
the inside's like very bright yellow with black seeds.
Yeah.
I need to look.
I've never really
Yeah,
had
it's
one.
like a reddish yellow
You
outside.
know what fruit sucks, and I will die on this hill, and it was kind of upsetting?
Oh,
Papaya.
that's a passion fruit. Papayas don't do it for me.
They're gross.
Yeah.
The
I
seeds
don't
taste like pepper,
I don't
and
like
the fruit is
pomegranates
like...
either.
Oh, I love a pomegranate.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'll eat a pomegranate.
Yeah, guys, yeah. Oh, that's passion fruit.
Corey, you don't have to like a pomegranate. That's fine.
No. I love them. They're great.
Okay. Where...
Pomegranate isn't going to come after you if you say anything bad.
Palm Wonderful's gonna break into his house and kick him in the nuts really hard.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't look into a mirror and say grenadine 3 times.
Is that what grenadine's made out of?
You didn't know that?
No, I had no
Actually,
idea.
wait.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't
grenadine
know
is
this.
just pomegranate syrup.
Is it really?
Wait, I was gonna say I didn't know this, but Andres, I think that was one of your questions at one point.
Well, then I love.
No, I think I've just told you guys.
Then I love pomegranate.
Yeah.
Well, guys, your next fruit question
Remember,
is where can you get...
abortion shots and they use grenadine to make it look like the fetus?
Oh, dude.
I don't think I ever
So
had
good.
one, honestly.
They were
Oh,
delicious.
really?
The only time I ever had...
I gave one to my dad once.
The only time...
He gave his dad an abortion.
I did.
That's real liberal of you.
There was supposed to be a third twin. You ate him in the womb. It would have been the good one. We were going to call him Donnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Where can you get the least amount of potassium? We just gonna Jesus Christ, to cut out like 10 minutes of deep conversation. We're just gonna roll right back into the fruit facts.
Yep.
Where can you get the least amount of potassium from these fruits? Watermelon, banana, avocado, or apricot. So which one of these fruits has the least amount of potassium is what I'm trying to ask people.
Definitely bananas. I'm gonna say watermelon.
Watermelon?
Watermelon.
All right, since you're going watermelon, I'll go banana.
So
Interesting.
you'd think
Yeah.
it would not be banana because like, oh, banana's where you get your potassium, but that's wrong. Banana gives you the least amount of potassium in that list.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh, you didn't
there's-
know that?
Clearly
Yeah, it's
not.
Lie from Big
Yeah, 'cause-
Banana.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I always told to eat a banana if I have cramps?
I don't know. Well, Big Banana has
Prob-
you in their banana clutches.
You're funding a banana republic, man.
Yeah, dude, you're in that banana hammock deep.
Yeah, those South Americans can't have a free life because of those banana companies. Mm-hmm. And you are supporting a
How many grams
dictatorship regime.
How many grams of potassium does a banana have, and how many grams of potassium does watermelon have in a single serving?
I didn't fact check it.
Here's a breakdown.
You didn't?
No, I just took whatever fruit fact website at face value.
All right, so one banana, a medium 118 grams, has approximately 422 milligrams of potassium.
Okay.
A watermelon, 1 cup, which is 152 grams, more than the 118 gram banana, has 170 milligrams. So the banana.
So according to
has more.
the banana does have more.
Was it by like size? I don't know, dude.
It's. We're going by grams. If you're going by grams, it's 118 grams versus 152 grams of watermelon.
No, I mean like if I handed you one watermelon and one banana.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean-
What if that's what they meant?
I see. You are going by serving. He's going by
Well, one banana.
average size.
Okay, one banana has 118. I guess. Yeah, because the watermelon's going to be bigger. So, like, of course it's going to.
What weighs more, the banana or the watermelon?
So, of course it's going to have more potassium if you're going by size. I think that's an unfair question.
Dude, I don't know. What about an avocado? Check avocado against a banana now. Fine, we'll strike that from the board.
Potassium does an avocado have in one serving?
An avocado is 100% potassium.
It's just all potassium.
100 grams.
Just pure potassium.
100 grams, 485 milligrams of potassium.
Is that more or less? I can't remember.
That's,
Yeah, you're throwing too many numbers at us.
That's
Yeah,
more. That's more than a banana. Way more than a watermelon.
Okay, so I don't know. We can strike this from the record if
I
it's going to
just-
get your nipples in a twist.
I
It's
think we
fine.
both. I think we both should get a point because we were both right. And
Well, if you both get a point, no one gets a point.
Well, that's what he's saying.
Oh, I'm saying that's what I'm saying though. Like in which context?
Fine, you both can have a point. You both can have a point then.
or we both don't get
That's
a point.
fine. No, both take a point. That's fine.
Andres, what do you
It's-
think?
I'll take a point.
Okay, give us both a point.
You
Okay.
and me need all the points we can get.
You guys can
Yeah.
both have a point. if we can move on, you could both have a point.
Wait, let me say thank you to ChatGPT to cost them money.
Good.
Oh yeah, well, and also to prevent Skynet.
Okay. Are tomatoes legally vegetables or fruits?
Legally, I like how you say legally, like you
Legally.
say it wrong.
In a court of law.
The FBI's gonna show up.
Vegetable.
Fruit.
So the word legally there did all the heavy lifting because in 1893, the Supreme Court ruled in Hicks versus Hedden that for tax purposes, tomatoes are vegetables.
That's silly.
Oh,
That's silly.
You
is.
were laughing at my usage of legally, but it was literally the whole question hinged on that word.
That's just silly.
yeah, it did.
That's
Yeah.
goofy.
All right.
Okay, and for a bit of fun synchronicity, how many seeds can a pomegranate have? Maximum, supposedly.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
Is this your next question or is this a bonus question? I forget.
No, this is just my last question. So,
Oh, this is
again,
your
like I
last
said, this is like, I didn't do any fruit fact checking, so this might be like the upper range, but we'll say the max ever recorded.
Of pomegranate.
Your options
Okay.
are yes. Your options are 250, 75, 1400, or 2000.
1,400.
2,000.
Supposedly, the answer is 1400 pomegranate seeds.
That's a lot of seeds.
Wow.
It's a lot
That
of
is a lot of
seeds.
seeds.
And that's all I got for fruits, boys.
Good job.
That was very fruity.
Thank you.
Very
Would
fruity.
you say it was? Would you say it was sweet?
Yes.
It was.
Makes me
High
want-
in potassium.
Makes me want to. No, not if you don't determine what potassium level it's at. Makes me want to call you a homophobic slur. It was so fruity,
Oh,
but in a good
you
way.
can. You're allowed to
You could say it.
You're right, but I'm not going to because
do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
I
it.
can't.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I
do
can't.
it.
All right, you're.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I just want to jump ahead real quick, guys. Don't tell the listeners.
Okay.
We don't have a listener submit a question of the week because they all dropped the ball, and I hate them for it.
Damn, they suck.
Yeah.
We give them so much time, and they
We-
can't
we-
even
we
write us a
told-
fucking question.
We told them we'd be back in a month, and here we are a month later.
Andres, this is what happens when you show people your penis.
I thought it was a fair exchange.
Listen,
Apparently it wasn't.
We did-
Apparently I was wrong.
we did too, but look what happened. No,
Yeah.
no listener submitted questions.
Yeah.
That's
Shame.
upsetting, guys.
Really thought that would work.
You know what? They get this. They get a big old
They
milk
get-
bill.
They get no booms.
No booms. Negative booms. He's taking the booms away.
Mwop. 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 Mwop.
Wouldn't it be a mob? Because it's boom. Mob.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait, let me try it again. Moob. Moob.
There you go.
Moob. 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 There
Now,
we go.
now in editing, reverse it, and I want to hear if it says boom.
Okay, cool. I will do that. That is interesting.
All right, well, no listener submitted question of the week, so you guys don't get a fun song. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know,
In place of that, we'll play some pork bun here.
there you go.
Just some more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Making a
That
nice
was
transition into Cory's questions.
That was great pork bun music.
Thanks.
It was.
You're welcome. What song?
What track are you going for?
What song was that?
It was, hey, Christian, insert a song here in post. Thanks.
Hi, 1993. Okay.
Yes, we can.
Here are my questions, and it's called Computing Chaos. Because it's all about computers.
Chaos.
Oh, cool. A Mickey.
We sure that
A
wasn't
Mick-
a slur?
A Mickey.
Oh,
a Mickey.
I already did that question.
Yeah, I know.
I already did that. Okay. Number 1. What was the name of the first general-purpose electronic digital computer?
Oh.
Was it A, Univac, B, ENIAC, C, Colossus, or D, Altair 8800?
Dude, I think it was the Altair 8800. That's a rad name.
Rad name.
Could you read off the options again for me, please?
Univac, ENIAC, Colossus, Altair 8800.
I'll go Colossus.
Colossus. Well, you're both incorrect. The answer was B, ENIAC, the electronic numerical integrator and computer. ENIAC, ENIAC, was completed in 1945. It was designed by John Mockley and J. Presper Eckert, weighing over 30 tons and containing more than 17,000 vacuum tubes. ENIAC could perform 5,000 additions per second and is widely regarded as the first general-purpose electronic computer.
You know, 5,000 additions per second is a lot more than I thought it could back then.
For back then, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, but the computer weighed 30 tons.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, don't we all some days?
I feel that. My feet have been a little swollen. Does anybody else's feet get swollen?
No, but I have bad circulation in my legs.
Oh. Think you guys need to invest in some compression socks.
Yeah, I was gonna
Invest in
say,
some Ozempic. Okay.
Dude, I am like deathly afraid. Sarah keeps getting on my case. She thinks I might be developing sleep apnea and or I have it already, and I hate it. It makes me want to put my head through a wall.
Sleep apnea is not the end of the world. I might have it too. It's
not.
It's
But
really, you get a device. I mean, they're starting to make them smaller and smaller and less intrusive.
I sleep so poorly already.
You don't want the Darth Vader mask?
Well, no.
I sleep so poorly already.
I know, but if you have it, it will change your life probably.
No, but I have trouble falling asleep is the issue.
I don't think that's gonna. I don't know. Why do you snore a lot?
Yeah. At least apparently I don't do the gasping for air thing, which is nice at least.
Well, that's good. Sometimes my brain doesn't think I'm getting oxygen and it shakes me awake, or I kick violently.
Oh well, yeah. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
That's like I forget what the term is when you do the jolt before.
Yeah.
There was like a couple of months ago where I had like every night bad, and Sarah would laugh at me when it would happen.
Yeah, it's just your brain thinking you're not getting oxygen.
Because you're dead.
Number 2.
Dead.
What does the acronym BIOS stand for in computing? Does it stand for A, Basic Integrated Operating System, B, Binary Input-Output Structure, C, Basic Input-Output System, D, Byte Interface Operating Software?
A.
Basic Integrated Operating System?
Option.
Well,
Yeah.
you both are incorrect again.
Oh.
It stands for C, Basic Input-Output System.
Interesting.
The BIOS is firmware used to perform hardware initialization during the booting process. It is also provides runtime services for operating systems and programs. It originated in the CP/M operating system in the 1970s and has been a staple of PC architecture ever since.
Alrighty. You know what? I kind of feel like an idiot for thinking it was operating system because I know that's a different thing altogether.
Well, I threw a lot of names at you.
You did.
Number 3. What notorious computer virus discovered in 2000 sent itself to all contacts in a victim's Microsoft Outlook address book? Was it A, Melissa, B, Code Red, C, Nimda, or D, I love you?
Shit, I've heard this one before. I think it was I love you.
I'll go with the third option.
Nimda?
Yeah.
Well, Christian.
Wait, real quick. I will say if I love you is wrong, my second guess was... What was the first option?
Melissa.
And what was the second option?
Code Red.
My second guess would have been Code Red, but I think it was I love you.
Do you want to change?
No, I just said my second guess would have been Code Red.
Well, I love you too, because that's correct.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
The subject line that the virus sent was, I love you. Also known as the love bug, the I love you virus originated in the Philippines and infected tens of millions of Windows computers in just days. It caused billions in damage globally and led to one of the first major international investigations of cybercrime.
It was funny that viruses back then literally were just like, haha, I broke your computer.
I know.
It was just chaos for chaos' sake.
Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Which programming language was named after a television show character? Was it A, Python, B, Perl, C, Ruby, or D, Java?
Python.
What was the third option again?
Ruby.
I'll go with Ruby.
All right. Well, Christian, you're right. It was Python. Despite sounding serious, Python was named after the British comedy series Mighty Python's Flying Circus. Creator Guido van Rossum wanted a name that was short, unique, and slightly mysterious, and he was just a fan of the show.
I'm sorry, what was this man's name?
Guido van Rossum.
That man's name was Guido?
It's Guido. I don't know. That's how I would say it.
Yeah, no, his name is Guido. Wow, that's great.
Half Italian, half Dutch by the last name.
Yep.
Oh, that's a shitty combo.
All right, number 5. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, this one I really like because it has something to do with Apple, which I'm a big fan of. What groundbreaking Apple computer released in 1984 was the first to feature a graphical user interface and a mouse for home users? Was it A, the Lisa, B, the iMac G3, C, the Macintosh 128K, or D, just the Apple LLC?
Shit, I thought I knew this, and then you listed all those. I'm like, I don't know this. I know the lore.
Yeah.
Like, I know Apple's the first one that had the UI, and it was a big to-do.
Yeah. I'll go with the last option.
Apple
I'm going to go
LLC?
C.
And
yeah.
Christian, you're going Macintosh 128K?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Remember, because my mom, when she learned how to do computers, they had to do the no UI when it would turn on just the blinking screen. You had to type in the code of what you wanted to do, and they would pull it up. Just old person lore.
Well, one of you is correct. And the answer is C. The Macintosh 128K released with the iconic 1984 Super Bowl commercial, directed by who?
Beeben Bielberg.
Ridley Scott. The Macintosh 128K changed the face of personal computing. It came with a mouse, keyboard, and graphical interface, and was the first mass-market PC to bring these features to everyday users.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Thanks, Cory.
And my sources were from the Smithsonian Magazine, IBM Documentation, BBC News, Python.org, and Apple Museum.
No, that's British Broadcasting Company, right?
I will not disclose that. Let's just say,
Mom, I was trying to go to the sporting goods store.
Busy day.
Mom, I was trying to go to the sporting goods store website. I promise.
Those are my questions on computing.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome.
Yeah, those were lovely.
Like Kraftwerk said, it's more fun to compute.
That's right.
They also said, I am the robots, so let that sink in.
I am a robot.
Actually, it was more like, we are the robots, because they were German, so it was like, we are the robots. Bum, 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 bum.
The lollipop guilt, the lollipop guilt.
They didn't write that, Cory.
Oh, sorry.
I'll let it slide, because I love you. Don't do it again.
I'm going to send you a computer virus.
Send this to your friends. It's a computer virus.
If you don't send this to 10 of your friends before 11 p.m., you're going to die.
It's that easy? Hell yeah.
Believe me, it's not.
Oof. Andres, do you want to give us a question? Oh.
Yeah, how about a score recap?
Yeah,
Oh.
I like score recaps.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right. So, kind of a low-scoring game and also an interesting turn of events as of right now. The two of you are tied at 3, and I am at 2.
Oh, hell yeah. So it's anybody's game.
It is anybody's game.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we back for the second time since we've been back for another...
Wait, what's the score? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. What's the score again?
You and I
two are tied at... Yeah, you two are tied at 3. I have 2.
Is it the murder round if he's losing?
Yeah, Andres, didn't we write down the thing last time?
I haven't committed it to paper, but I think we said this in... No, we did, and I just didn't follow through.
No. Yeah, because I thought the whole point of it is if Andres is losing and we're tied, so he can have a chance to catch back up.
That sounds correct.
I don't know. I feel like we change the rules of the murder round every time.
Let's just do the murder round every episode at the end, because fuck it, why not?
I mean, this would make sense, because if I'm able to stump you guys, then I am able to get ahead.
Yeah, and my thought process
Because
is...
we couldn't be doing this while, like, if I was winning, even by 1 point, it doesn't make sense for us to do the murder round. Yeah, this does make sense to do the murder round again.
It was just the idea that if you and I are tied and he's losing...
Murder round.
Okay, we'll do murder. Okay, fuck it, we'll do murder round. And one of these days we'll commit this to memory. Or every ending will be murder round. I don't know.
Yeah.
Murder round. Murder round. Murder round. Murder round. Murder round. Murder round. He's doing the murder round.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I like
Thanks,
it.
Cory.
All right. Mm-hmm. Recap of the rules. If both of you get it correct, you both get a point.
Ding.
And I get nothing.
Ding.
If one of you gets it correct, whoever gets it correct gets a point. No one else gets anything.
Yes.
If I stump both of you, I get a point.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. No one loses anything, but unless both of you get it wrong, that's the only time that I gain something. And if only one of you gets it correct, whoever got it correct gets something.
Yeah, that
And of
sounds
course,
right.
if both of you get it correct, you both get a point.
I agree.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Murder round.
That being said, let's get into this. All right. Per usual, no theme for me this week, so let's see how you guys fare. Question 1. Which U.S. president officially made the bald eagle the national bird of the United States? Your options are John Tyler, Dwight D. Eisenhower, George H.W. Bush, or Joe Biden.
Tyler.
Christian, you're going John Tyler.
Wait, no.
Eisenhower.
What was the
Cory, you're going Eisenhower.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yes.
What was the first option?
John Tyler.
Second option.
Dwight Eisenhower.
You said the third one was Bush?
HW, yeah.
I'm going to go Eisenhower. I don't think John Tyler's a president.
I was gonna say I don't.
He is.
Really?
That's a dumb name. It's a stupid
When was
default
he
character
When was
name.
he president?
He was like early. I think he might have been. He might have been like late single digits, early double digits.
John Tyler hits like one of those things in a character creation screen when you pick your name and it gives you like the default name.
Yeah.
And where is he now trying to help the country? Thanks a lot, John.
Yeah. Dead.
He's been dead longer than he's been alive. Hold on
wait.
one second.
Real convenient.
Andres, is he the president who like gave that giant speech in the rain and got pneumonia and then died like 12 days into his presidency?
No, because I'm looking at his stats right now. He died in 1862. I think you're thinking of Harrison.
You're looking at his stats. He's got 12 power, 85 speed.
His constitution is so high, pneumonia was not taking him out.
He was the 10th. John Tyler was the 10th president of the United States.
What a fucking loser.
Okay,
Still
fine.
in the top 10, baby.
Fine. I'm going to keep John Tyler then. This fake president, fake ass president, real fake presidents.
Okay, so Christian, you're going John Tyler. Cory, you're going Eisenhower.
I am, yeah.
All right, well, both of you are wrong.
No way.
It's Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, it's Joe Biden.
What?
Yeah. So I got this from the BBC. On Christmas Eve of 2024, Joe Biden officially signed into law that the bald eagle officially becomes the national bird of the United States.
This is where our
So,
country's falling apart.
Stupid country.
Yeah. This is where it gets worse. Despite the fact that the bald eagle has been on the U.S. Great Seal since 1782.
John, I'm sorry. I take back what I said. Wait,
And they say he hated America.
what year did Biden do this?
2024.
So less than a year
last
ago
year.
this occurred.
Yeah.
I'm gooped.
Yeah.
He's gooped, I'm gleeped. It's a Glorp Intergalactic special.
If I'm remembering the article correctly, technically speaking, it's on Congress because Biden couldn't sign it into law without Congress bringing it up first.
Huh.
So I forget how that works, but still.
What a silly, silly country.
It's something.
Yes. One last thing. The eagle has been seen as a symbol of strength, courage, freedom, and immortality, while the bald eagle is indigenous to North America.
Okay. I like a turkey as the national bird, but that's just me.
So did Benjamin Franklin. I was actually about to mention that as well.
Now,
One of the few things we agree on.
Benjamin Franklin, that was a good president.
Well, wasn't a president, and he was a right asshole.
He was a more president than John Tyler was.
No.
Andres, give us question 2.
All right, so question 2 for you guys is, this British overseas territory makes 25% of its national revenue by selling its domain extension. Your options are Anguilla, Bermuda, the Falkland Islands, or Gibraltar.
Definitely Gibraltar.
Falkland Islands, that's a politically hot topic there.
It's, yeah.
He's coming back up now.
For what?
Like, Falkland Islands are trying to become independent from England again.
Oh, I can honestly say
Really?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, we're going to do that again. It was
It's
like,
off the coast of Argentina.
yeah, it was a pretty, like, big to-do back in the 80s.
I believe so. Like, the British deployed troops, and they were,
Yeah.
like, there was, like, combat scene there.
Yeah, decent amount of people died, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it was a war against Argentina.
Wars are
I
bad.
think it was...
But it's like, they want to become independent?
No,
or
they want
just
to become part of
independent from England?
Argentina. Yeah, they want to be part of Argentina.
Oh, okay.
Cory said Gibraltar.
I did, yeah.
I think Bermuda.
Bahama.
All right, so
Come on,
Ooh,
pretty
come on,
mama.
pretty mama.
Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go down the Kokomo? We'll get
It
there
trips- it-
fast and then we'll take it
It trips me
slow.
up when I see where the Bahamas are on the map, and they're not in, like, the Caribbean, but they're just, like, off the coast of like Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. I always
Yeah,
pictured
it's
it much
weird.
more tropical.
Yeah, it's weird that Bermuda's just like that weird spit of land.
Yeah.
In
You
the
guys could have
mid-Atlantic.
you guys could have joined in the song.
I actually don't
I
know
can't-
Kokomo that much to join in. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't sing that high.
you could have taken the low parts.
True. Keep forgetting about harmonizing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Kristen, you're going Bermuda. Cory, you're going Gibraltar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the answer is Anguilla.
Fucking A.
Anguilla's a British territory?
Yes,
You're hitting the wrong button.
that's okay. We only do this once a month now. We're all a little rusty. So I got this from Wikipedia. Anguilla is an island in the Caribbean just east of Puerto Rico with a population of 15,753, at least in 2021. And there's one reason as to why Anguilla has been selling its domain extension: artificial intelligence. Anguilla's domain extension is .ai, and the nation has been willing to sell it to any and all artificial intelligence companies willing to pay for it. According to a Bloomberg report in 2023, Anguilla brought in as much as $30 million.
Hell yeah. They should be charging more, honestly.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. Finally found a market for their services.
Right?
All right, ready for question 3?
Yep.
All right. Question 3 for you guys is, during World War II, the United States ignored a declaration of war from which nation? Your options are Burma, Thailand, Malaya, or New Guinea.
Can you repeat the question again?
During World War II, the United States ignored a declaration of war from which nation?
And the questions. The answers.
I knew what you were going for.
Yeah.
The options are Burma, Thailand, Malaya, or New Guinea.
I think New Guinea.
Cory?
Did you say Malaysia?
Malaya.
Oh, Malaya. I'm going to go with that one.
All right, so Kristen, you're going New Guinea. Cory, you're going Malaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The murder round is killing you guys. The answer is Thailand.
Really?
Yes. So I got this from Warfare History Network. The Japanese army had entered Thailand on December 8th, 1941, the day after the attack on Pearl Harbor. And later that month, the Thai ambassador to the U.S., Seni Pramut, began a series of radio broadcasts from the U.S. to Thailand, stating he would not have anything to do with the Japanese-controlled Thai government, and called for Thailand to regain its freedom. The Thai government sent a declaration of war to Great Britain and the United States on January 25th, 1942. Per diplomatic practice and international law, the Thai government sent a declaration of war to the U.S. directly to Pramut, and also the Swiss consul in Bangkok, who then forwarded it to the U.S. Department of State. While the U.S. did receive the Thai declaration of war from the Swiss, there is no evidence to suggest that the U.S. received the declaration from Pramut himself. So the U.S. government decided to treat Thailand like an occupied territory. While the British sent special forces to help organize a free Thai resistance, the U.S. did practically nothing.
I was going to say, it makes sense. Why would you care? Japan occupied Thailand, and now Thailand's declaring war on you. That's basically just Japan declaring war on you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be like Germany going into Poland and being like, Poland now declares war on Russia. Like, nope, that's still just Germany at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I think at that point, the Philippines and Guam had been taken over, so...
Doesn't Philippines have like a couple thousand islands to its nation?
Yeah, it's something
That
crazy
must
like
have been.
that.
I guess that's why it was island hopping, but I could not imagine trying to take over the Philippines as a concept.
Yeah.
I mean, you really couldn't. It couldn't be completely
any
occupied.
of those islands.
Yeah, it would just be like main islands, but you can never take the whole thing over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane.
Give us number 4, bud.
Yes. All right, something a little bit more lighthearted. North Korea owes this... North Korea owes this nation a lot of money for not paying for their imported cars. Your options are the United States, Japan, Sweden, or Germany?
Germany.
Okay, Cory?
I was going to say Japan before you gave the answer, so I'm going to stick with Japan.
You're going to stick with Japan? All right, so Christian, you're going Germany. Cory, you're going Japan.
Yeah.
All right, well, the answer is Sweden.
Fuck me.
I didn't really know Sweden was that heavy on their car manufacturing.
Yeah.
Volvo?
So I got this from Wikipedia. In the 1970s, Sweden saw North Korea as a lucrative market, and Swedish companies started showcasing their products in North Korea. As a result, North Korea imported about 1,000 cars made by Volvo, but never paid for them. These unresolved payments have ballooned into North Korea owing Sweden a whopping 2.2 billion Swedish kroner, which is 229 million United States dollars, making this North Korea's largest debt to a foreign nation.
Huh.
It's not even like that big of a debt, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the cars the last time the cars were seen were like the 2010s.
Hey, North
Damn.
Korea, just pay them. Just pay them.
Yeah.
Actually, interesting segue. Good podcast if you have the time for it. It's called Blowback. They did one on the Korean War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand why the Korean War is the forgotten about war. The United States doesn't really want people to talk about that one that much.
Why?
Yeah.
We essentially did a genocide in North Korea. It was like American military policy to just bomb the cities because they were like, we can't determine who's an insurgent and who's not. Most North Korean cities were flattened. Pyongyang was, I think, 95% destroyed.
Oh, wow.
Whale?
Yeah, it was bad. And then South Korea, what they don't like to tell you is the president of South Korea for the longest time, military dictator who collaborated with the Japanese occupying forces. Also another oopsie moment.
Yeah.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Same era, wrong country, but I appreciate your effort.
We almost got
Well, it's like what was it? Didn't the South Korean president just get impeached
Yeah.
very recently?
Yeah.
They put him in peaches?
They
Yes, they
have
did.
you ever read James the Giant Peach? Just like that.
I have, yeah.
Exactly like that.
And they fucked the peach.
That's what happens when you wrongfully declare martial law.
I forgot about that. He declared martial law, and everyone just said no, and he was like, "Shit."
Yeah.
Shit.
That might be the second funniest.
What do you mean this isn't working?
That might be the second funniest East Asian political moment after Shinzo Abe getting deleted by the doohickey.
The doohickey.
Deleted by the who?
The doohickey.
So former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated not too long ago by a man who built a gun, and it was
I forgot about that.
the doohickey, and the fact that it
I didn't
happened
realize that's
and
what it was called.
he did it because like Shinzo Abe was like a high-ranking member of this church that basically stole all of his mom's money and was like intertwined with the government, and he did it, and the Japanese government went like, we should look into that church, and now that church is getting banned. So I think that guy is. I think he should be let out of jail at that point, you know. But yeah. the doohickey.
I forgot about that. I didn't realize that's what they were calling it.
I don't know if that's what they're calling it, but it's definitely the apt description for it. There's your funny world assassination story for the day. I don't know how we want to call it.
Thank you. I enjoy assassination story once a day.
Andres, question 5. Question 5. Please free us from
We're on 5. Okay. So my last question for you guys is: a Portuguese library uses this animal to protect its books from pests. Your options are miniature cats, king cobras, sparrows, or bats.
Bats.
Did you say king cobra?
I did say king cobra.
And what part of the world?
Portugal.
No, I don't think they have fucking snakes slithering around. Probably bats.
Yeah.
All right, so both of you are going bats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this reminds me of that museum that for some reason has like the perfect environment for those spiders to live in.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there's this
I wanna see
museum. I think I told you about this. This museum that has these like spiders that they can't get to exist in captivity for some reason. They're in the wild, except for this one museum's one area that's like perfect conditions for them. So they like have like a warning, like do not crush the spiders.
And they haven't burned down this museum yet?
Cory, because normal people aren't that scared of spiders.
Yes, they are. I got a haircut today. Did you guys notice?
I didn't even notice it. They looks nice.
Damn. Looking fine.
I'm pro spider and pro bat, because that's the correct answer.
I like bats, too.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, Hampton Court has its own species of spider.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But, yeah, back to the question. Both of you are correct. It is bats.
Yay. So now you lose a point, right?
No, he doesn't. We just actually tied it up now, though.
I thought he loses a point if we get it right.
I don't know.
In the world.
I don't know.
Fuck it, I'll lose a point.
All right. We gotta write these rules down.
Yes, we do.
Just call the whole episode a wash.
All right, so
Nah. We'll keep it.
What's the point situation?
What's the point situation? I'll take away a point.
Well, no, don't take away a point yet. What's before taking away a point? What's the point situation?
Well, both of you get a point.
Correct. So after that point,
Yeah.
without you taking a point away, what's the point situation?
Wait. Let's have Andres explain the question first, the answer.
I'm sorry. I thought you did already.
No, that's okay. Yes, so the answer is bats. Got this from Smithsonian Magazine. The library in question is the Jonin Library in Coimbra, Portugal. Built in the 18th century, the library uses a colony of common pipistrelle bats that live among the library's bookshelves and eat insects that could destroy the books, some of which date back to the 15th century. Every night at closing, librarians cover the tables with cloths made from animal skins and imported from Russia to protect the tables from bat poop. And every morning they remove the cloths and clean the floors. The bats have been a part of the library since at least the 19th century.
That's wild. Yeah.
Good for them for giving them a place to live.
That's cool as shit, though.
Yeah. I hear that you can see them if you attend a night event at the library.
Oh, I 100% would attend a night event to see him. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, I like vampires.
Yeah, that is cool.
Did you say you like vampires?
Yeah.
Let them have it. Let them have it. Okay. So as for the point situation, not to brag, but regardless of whether or not I lose this point, I'm still winning.
Oh, well, then take one away.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So that being said, right, currently as it stands, both of you are in second with 4, and I have 5.
We definitely did it before, where if we both got it right, you lost a point.
Probably, yeah.
We should write this down.
Yes, we should. I'll have to.
If only we recorded something.
We did, yeah.
I know, but we say that every time, and we still don't remember.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. I think we said this last episode.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We did.
Okay. All right, but that would make the most sense that if both of you got it right, that I would lose the point.
Yes. Okay,
But he still wins, though.
Christian, we're tied, so what do you want to do?
No, Andre still wins, though.
No, I know, but we're tied for second.
Oh, do we care that much?
Yeah, if you guys really want to, you can share second. That's not against the rules.
I don't know. The podium's pretty small.
Yeah.
And our bellies are rubbing against each other.
Oh, wait, no, I want to share second now.
Yeah, don't pretend like you don't like it. Currently, as it stands, Cory, you have 24 second place wins.
How many do I have?
15.
Let him have it. It's not changing my life.
Cory is also the only one right now who doesn't have half a point in the overall standing.
Yeah,
So
no,
if you really want, Christian, if you really want to, I can give Cory half a point.
give him half a point because he's our special
Give
boy.
Cory half a point.
He's
Okay.
Mommy's special boy. He deserves it. He's Mommy's special boy.
All right, cool. So, final score. Christian's in third place with 4. Cory's in second with 4.5. And I win the episode with 5.
By God, look at him. Mr. Smarty smarts his pants a lot. You should go change your underwear if you're smarting them that much.
Well, lest we forget, you're sitting at an overall total of 325.5 points and 34 wins. So shut up.
Well, this was fun.
Fun as always.
Thanks for listening, everybody. If you like what you heard,
Let's hope.
let's hope. If you like what you heard, you can listen to the rest of them. They're free. All of the episodes. They're free. Consider donating to us at coffee.com/. dumbtrivia.coffee.com. I don't know.
that was right, but the links will be below.
The link is below. You can buy our merch. You can buy Andres. You can buy our merch with Andres. And yeah, thanks for listening. Use code trivia at checkout when you go to Pornhub for a 1 month free of the premium service. And you have to be above 18. If you're not, then go to pbskids.com. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Because the economy is bad, the best thing you can do to support us is go to iTunes or Spotify and give us a 5-star review, and then I'll give you a nice warm.
That
kiss
would be
on
very
your
nice.
nose.
That would be really good if you can give us a 5-star. And it's not iTunes anymore;
Yeah.
it's just Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
What are you going to tell me next? It's not HBO anymore. It's just called Max. It's stupid.
It hasn't been iTunes for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to tell me what it's called? Fucking X now, not Twitter. These are all dumb.
No, I refuse to say that one.
Gulf of America name changes are stupid.
Yeah, well, Gulf of America is pretty
Well,
badass.
that one is.
Pretty badass. Where are you going? Gulf of America? Where is it?
No, it's
Mexico.
ridiculous. Yeah, it's called Gulf. It's called the Gulf of Mexico because most of the territory of the Gulf belongs to Mexico.
Andres, you're using logic, and I'm going to need you to stop that.
Yeah,
Like,
we
yeah.
don't use logic in this country. Come on. And yes, for our foreign listeners, it really is as bad as it seems online.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thanks for listening. My name is Montgomery Burns, and we'll see you next time.
Where did that come from?
By God. Everyone, we love you. Love your friends.
Thanks for listening.
In this day and age, the best act of resistance is being kind and considerate. In a world that values nastiness, being nice is rebellious. Listen to Pork Bun. And more ambient music in general. The vibes are nice.
They are.
Andres, do you have anything you want to add?
No, you guys pretty much covered it. Excuse me. That being said, Montgomery Burns, tell me the 3 words I want to hear.
Excellent. Roll the outro.
There it is.
Oh!
It's dumb trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It's dumb trivia. You'll probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover. You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights. Hang with Cory, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's dumb trivia.